Hey, how's everybody doing today? My name is Dominic and I'm reporting at you live. We're going to be having another very important business meeting today. Always remember throughout this business meeting that I'm not a financial advisor. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. We're going to be having another very important business meeting today. The topic of this business meeting is POLA, ticker symbol POLA, Polar Power stock. They have DC generators. They are entering into the EV charging market. They're going to be entering into the data center market. And the CEO did an interview about a week ago. He talked about mergers and acquisitions coming up, so we could be seeing that as well. But I'm putting the stock on your radar because last Friday, I'm reporting at you live, Martin Luther King Day, January 19th, 2026, around 6:35 p.m. The markets were closed today. Tomorrow, the stock, I believe, is going to go crazy because Friday, in the after hours, the stock saw around 4 million shares of volume. It was insane. The stock popped around 100%. Okay, the float on this stock is around 1.8 million shares. Insanely low float on the stock. Okay, let's go ahead and share the screen and show you what we're talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look over at the company website just to see what we're working with here. So Polar Power, they have hybrid solar energy system, temporary power and rental, backup DC generators, prime power systems. If you go over to the products, they got a whole bunch of products here you can take a look over for yourself. Marine DC generators, LBG, propane, natural gas, diesel, DC alternators, accessories, a whole bunch of different products here. But the spaces they serve are telecommunications, hybrid energy, marine, military, rapid charging EV, UPS, okay? They have government contracts, all right? So if you go take a look over at their whole entire website here, see what we're working with, look at their products, let me know what you think. But they just received this order on November 25th, 2025. Okay, Polar Power receives purchase order for mobile electric vehicle fast chargers to address the growing need for emergency roadside assistance. Okay, so they're entering into the EV charging business as well. There's their EV charger right there. Okay, so they announced that they had received an initial purchase order of 50 next generation model EV chargers. Okay, so go ahead and take a look over at this press release for yourself. Again, this is an old press release. I'm just showing you that they do have contracts in place. All right, this one goes for 50 mobile EV chargers. All right. And then they did receive a military contract on October 28th of 2025. Polar Power received a military contract to supply compact and lightweight DC generators for a mobile application. Okay, so the company received a $674,000 contract from a military customer for the delivery of compact, lightweight DC generators designed for mobile applications. The newly proposed model is approximately 25% smaller and lighter than Polar Power's smallest generator currently deployed in military and telecom sectors, while maintaining comparable power output. This advancement supports the growing demand for portable energy solutions across a range of industries. Okay, so expanding applications for DC generators. DC generators are increasingly used as range extenders for battery-powered devices in sectors such as robotics, drones, and communications, where energy needs often exceeds the capability of advanced batteries alone. In agriculture, compact DC generators offer a reliable power source for these systems, especially in remote or off-grid environments. Transportation infrastructure, okay, and strategic growth and product expansion. The CEO says we are expanding our range of power systems to support our goals of customer diversification and increased brand recognition. This contract completes our DC generator lineup from 2 kilowatt to 50 kilowatt. Our next development target is 200 kilowatt DC generator for edge computing and small data centers. Okay, so that's huge right there. That's what I wanted to point out. Our next development target is a 200 kilowatt DC generator for edge computing and small data centers. We all know how big data centers and AI is going to be. And the traction is coming. We've been seeing these stocks shooting up 500 to 1,000%. I believe that Polar Power is next, okay? And I believe it's going to happen this week. The markets were closed today, Martin Luther King Day. Okay, I'm reporting at you live, January 19th, 2026. And the markets were closed today. The markets are going to open up tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to see where the stock is going to go. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a look over at the stock. Okay, so like I said, in the after hours, it shot up 100%. Just the volume came out of nowhere. Somebody knows something behind the scenes. Something's going on. Who knows what the hell is going on? We might see a huge press release tomorrow. Maybe they're going to release their new DC generator, the 200 kilowatt for the data centers, for the small data centers. Who knows what the hell is going on? But the stock shot up 100% in the after, almost 100% in the after hours. 4 million shares of volume. It was insane. It was crazy, okay? But that was just the appetizer of what's about to happen. I believe this week this stock is going to go insane. Okay, that's just what I believe the stock is going to do. I've already been investing in the stock for a long time. This thing has crazy market moves. I believe the stock can go to $10 plus. Put it down below where you think this stock can go. We're going to go ahead and take a look over at the chart right here. The max chart is insane on this stock. The stock did shoot up to around $6, $5.75 earlier in 2025, I believe. Yeah, around October, November 2025, the stock shot up like crazy. But the low float, okay, the stock only has a 1.8 million share float. And you can see that the stock just has crazy, crazy market moves. They did have a reverse split, 1-for-7 on November 19th of 2024, which made the float even smaller. This stock is such a low float, very thinly traded stock. Once it gets volume, the thing just shoots up like crazy. And I believe we might see a press release this week. Maybe it's of a new contract they're going to get. Maybe they're going to be releasing their new DC generators for the data centers. Maybe they already got a contract in place for a data center. Who the hell knows what's going on? The CEO did an interview about a month ago or a few weeks ago. And he talked about the data centers. He talked about mergers and acquisitions. So maybe they have a merger coming up. Who knows? But the max chart, this thing, if you've been in the stock market for a long time, in 2020, this thing shot up like a rocket. Okay, I know we can't compare things to 2020, but the stock market was crazy in 2020. But we have to look at what it did back then. Okay, so it went from around $10 a share, it says, to around $210 a share. Not saying something like that can happen again, but who knows? The float is 1.8 million shares, okay? It can easily shoot up to $10 plus. Easily. Let me know what you think, where you think the stock is going to go. And let me know what you think, your price predictions. Let me know what you think about their DC generators with the data centers and everything that's going on with the stock. Let me know if you think that we're going to get a press release this week. Let me know what you think we're going to get a merger and acquisition. Who knows what the hell is going on with the stock, okay? So put it down below. Let me know your comment. Let me know what you're thinking about the stock. Let me know where you think it's going to go. You think it's going to go to the moon. And always remember, the ultimate goal for the YouTube channel is to get rich. The stock is extremely risky. Low float, data centers, EV charging, possibly mergers and acquisitions, data centers. A lot of things going for the stock, okay? Put it down in the comments down below. And always remember, the ultimate goal for the YouTube channel is to get rich.